Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with another Dawnless Days battle for you today, and today we have a glorious siege here on this unfortified settlement. It is like the Dunland settlement once again. It's a very common favorite, and we are here showing off the new and released submod. Last Breath has been updated as well, but I don't think we'll see really any Last Breath factions today. This is a War of the Mountains sort of replay. I feel like really both War of the Mountains and Last Breath are the submods being used in today's battle. But like I said, it's more War of the Mountains here. We don't have any dwarves though. We have the goblins, which have a whole bunch of new units, including Goblin Black Shield Guard here, which are coming forward now, and we have a whole new faction, which is Gundabad over here. So yes, they have. We've seen these guys before. They're in another submod, I think. They're in like the Gundabad submod. They've been like sort of shoehorned into the War of the Mountains submod as well, and now we have them here. So we have the Red Citadel Guards, which are already engaging over here. I've just seen against Gondor Sword Infantry. So they're already battling away, trying to get some stuff done. Glorious having a fight there, but yeah, so it's 2v2 on the Dunland map. Here we have Gondor and the Men of Dale fighting off against the Orcs of Gundabad, and the Goblins, well, the Goblins, they're not from anywhere, Goblin Town, but yes, it's already these Blackhead Guard already getting, Black Shield Guard, sorry, already getting in there. With all these new submods, I've got to remember all these new names. But yeah, Gondor here should hold the line. I'd imagine the Goblin Black Shield Guard are decent, but they're nothing special. Got Mounted Pass Scouts here, trying to take out the tower here, and are doing just that. It's now at 100% fire damage. It's now taking the damage that it, well, like, yeah, it's slowly getting damage. So that might make it a little bit easier for the Goblins to attack, but they've still got to get through all these Gondor infantry. And yeah, Mountain Pass Scouts are trying to shoot into the back of the Gondor infantry here, trying to do some damage to them. Gondor needs to just try and slowly focus these units down one by one, take them out, and it'll make this job a lot easier, that is for sure. Looks like we're going to see some shock coming forward here as well. 2 raiders coming forward, which always makes me think just Lara Croft. Just a whole battalion of Lara Crofts coming forward with like dual Desert Eagles. If only they had dual Desert Eagles, it'd easy to get through this defense in no time at all. We have got some archers over here as well, Mountain Orc Traverses going forward. Yeah, their heavy bow infantry is actually pretty decent in melee as well. A bit like the Gondor like archers as well, pretty decent once they are finished with all their ammo. It'd be interesting to see what they're going to do. I think they're firing, oh, they're firing at the reserves. Okay, they're firing at Founding Guard reserves. So a really nice target we've taken out, already getting them down to 104 from 110. So weakening them gradually, which is good to see. Red Citadel Guards here, though, are dying. The Tomb Raiders going in now. And they're like both top tier units. So yeah, a lot of money has been put into this Gundabad side. Yes, if you're enjoying all things Dawnless Days and would like to see some more of this sort of content, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support, guys. It really does help out the channel as we work towards 10k subs. And if you want to send in any of your own replays, if you've been playing a lot of the War of the Mountains sort of like Dawnless Days content recently, or just any sort of Total War content, if you've got some, feel free to send it into my Discord. The link is down below in the description. All are welcome to send in replays or get involved in any battles, whatever your skill level. It's always good to see what you guys are up to. It looks like their Gundabad is not going to be breaking through anytime soon, though on the other hand, the Goblins are looking like they might just about break through here. Those archer supports that they've got there helps deplete this Gondor infantry unit pretty nicely. There is another healthier one getting ready to go, but it's already getting shot at here by the Goblins. I mean, the chevrons on these Gondor infantry is also pretty good. And there is a few sneaky like mountain stalkers back here that the Gundabad player is keeping in reserve. They're just medium melee infantry. They're pretty decent. They'll do a job. And also looks like the Mountain Pass Scouts and a troll unit over here. Mountain Trolls have been shifted around. So it looks like any sort of defense that Dale set up here might just be wasted. And that might make it easy for the defenders, to be honest. They'll only have 2 choke points to now try and get through. It'll certainly make it a lot easier. Black Shield Guard are starting to die. And Dale is now bringing up some reserves as well. Dale should just shift over all of his archers if he hasn't already. Blackroot Vale archers. What have we got here? Has Dale really brought any? Rangers Ravani. And he's got more range over there. And Marksman of Dale. Okay, so he's brought a decent amount of archers, but yeah, they want to bring all their archers over here now and just start trying to take out the the attackers archers, take them out, will make this job a whole lot easier. Because the choke points will just be harder to unlock. And certainly with like the pole arms that the defenders brought here today as well, like pike stacking in these choke points is going to be really, really difficult for the attackers because they don't really have much in the way of great halberds. I mean, the halberds of Gundabad here are pretty decent. They also have some of the wackiest looking halberds I've ever seen. Like, look at that. Well, that's a better way to look at it. Look at that. What? It's like a trident going on there. But yeah, interesting unit, that's for sure.
Enemy units have rallied in return.
It's like Dale sending an infantry over here to support his human ally. The two Wardens clearly are doing their job and cutting through these ranks of Gondorians. Like I said, Dale has now arrived. Both these units should hold for quite a long time. And it seems like more Red Citadel Guard being sent in as well. They kind of give me like sort of like Spartan and Roman vibes. Very interesting unit. Can't miss the Red Citadel Guard, that's for sure, on the battlefield. They are pretty bright red. I mean, their shields are bright red. Their armor is a really nice color. I do like them. I think they are very, very cool looking. Big fan. We also have Pelican Marine too with Javi, so just extra missile capability, and that could definitely be very useful against these pole arms here, which are being sent forward. Halberds of Gundabad going in very shortly. And they're supporting the goblins. Very possible they could break through here. Yeah, Archer Fire now starting to focus on these halberds. So zero missile block chance, obviously, Dawnless Days. Kind of puts that in place with like halberds, archers, another like shock infantry. They've really suffered to archers. So yeah, these guys going forward. It's going to be a big magnet for Archer Fire. Yeah, Blackroot Vale archers putting some volleys into them. Again, more archers over here. Look like they're going to get them out. And Orc Traverses, I mean, they clearly got low missile block as well, even if they're a heavy bow unit. They probably just have some decent armor, so they soak up the ammo of the defenders quite nicely. But yeah, they are dying. Unfortunately, the Rangers are Ravanian. Also, pretty, light sort of archers. So yeah, them being shot at, and they are still going to take casualties. It seems like right now, fairly evenly matched. So defenders, it says they're like massively not in their favor. It's only a 400-man difference. It's probably because of the trolls, I think, that the balance power is so in favor of one side. Yeah, the halberds here, they're getting into a little bit of trouble. Don't really feel like they're getting involved in the fight either. It seems like they're just a little short of the actual front line. The javelins now throwing in. They are going to break their own Gondorian sword infantry, but they have done some significant damage as well to the halberds here. Another volley from the Pelican Marines might finish them off. And yeah, the halberds now pushing forward. There is a little gap here, you can see. So whether a sword infantry unit or something can get in, that would be cool. Be very handy. Or a Pelican Marine could just set up here and start to fire into the flank. That would do some serious damage to the halberds here. Yeah, the Pelicans definitely are lower class infantry than the Black Shield Guard. They might lose that fight. I wouldn't have thought so, but I don't know. Well, this is a relatively healthy Black Shield Guard. They might be okay. If both sides are losing, I think it's because of missile fire. Here you go, like I said, the Black Shield Guard trying to sneak through that gap. They have got columns coming forward. The Princess Coast Guard of Gondor being sent in, and the Pelican Marines are just coming forward to try and silence them. Trust they're a 155 unit. That's typical? I have no idea. Yeah, trolls, have they lowered the size of a Pelican Marine? Is that how they try to balance them? Like, yeah, like Gondor sword infantry, for instance, the usual size for them, where are they, like 140? Something like that? Well, I guess they're like a slightly better unit, like worse unit, sorry, Pelican Marines, so they're 155. Gondor swords, if I can find any. Are there any left? Going insane now, I feel like a 140, aren't they?
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shame.
I can't even see any. I'm going insane, I have no idea. Yeah, I think every single Gondor sword is dead as well. That's very annoying. Yeah, elites are like 110. Yeah, so yeah, Daling swords must be the same as Gondor swords, like 140. I never realized that. I thought Pelicans are the same size, to be honest. Well, Warriors of Losnark in here. They're doing their bit. Not the greatest shock inventory in the world, but they might be able to do some damage to those Citadel guards. Shock do very good damage to the shield units. Oh yeah, 140 Gondor Sword. There you go. That's the final unit, I think, of Gondor Swords left in the battlefield. They've seen a lot of action. And it does seem as though Goblin Black Shield Guard, we've also got Mordor Uruks in here now from the Goblins. Yeah, the halberds are broken. We'll see whether they can break through. There's plenty of reserves back here. Plenty of trolls as well. Both sides bring in, both like attackers bring in mountain trolls. Both bring in 2 units of mountain trolls. And it really looks like Gundabad's spent. Look at this. I mean, he's got a few of his units over here now. There's like polearms and shock. It looks like he's almost giving up on this side. Yeah, he is. Does not seem like he's going to break through anytime soon on this flank here. Even though he's like winning some of these combats against Dale, the reserves that like to push on just non-existent. Rangers Ravanian in here. Rangers, even though they're lightly like armored, are pretty decent at melee. So these guys going in might be a decent addition. They might also just be extra men just to throw into the meat grinder. Make potential meals for the orcs. More man flesh when victory is assured. It is. I mean, right now it's looking very dicey at the moment for the attackers with Gundabad pretty much out. Goblins are sort of running dry. Halberds can make a big difference, but I mean, you yet to see any of the defenders' halberds really get committed. Like the Prince's Coast Guards here. Where's the Founding Guard? The Lake Town Guards are yet to be committed. Founding Guards are a little bit battered, but you know, 90 out of 110 is still very healthy. Yes, it really seems like Gundabad's trying to attack on both flanks here. Like he's over here as well with the Citadel Guard. He just seems like he spread himself a little thin, even though he brought a lot of, well, I'd say elites. I think the Citadel Guard are technically down as elites. Yeah. He spread himself far too thin, in my opinion. Far too thin. Halberds coming forward. We can see more Tomb Raiders in the back there coming forward. They're going to just get sent into the other meat grinder. The Halberds, they need to keep pushing forward. If they have pike push, give them pike push. Get him in the fight. Over on this side, it's like the forces of Dol Amroth, really. It's just Pelargir Marines and Prince's Coast Guard. Since Gondor's like typically Dol Amroth units there, doing most of the heavy lifting. If these Pelargir Marines do, which I'm not sure if they do, no, they have used all their ammo. If a unit of Pelargir Marines is like sort of in the combat like it is now, I'd try and pull it out of combat. Oh god, I didn't even see this. They've snuck around. Wait a minute, I'll come back to that point. We've got Mordor Uruks here, they've snuck around. I think they've got knocked down this bit of the wall here. Where they can knock down more? Are we going to see High Chieftain's Guards give it a go, maybe? Can they knock down the wall? I really don't know, or maybe they're just setting up there. But we have a bit of an incursion, and we now have Pelargir Marines having to deal with this. Whether they'll get a chance, I don't think so. We'll see. If Pelargir Marines, though, can, and you can pull them out of combat, I honestly would try to, because if they have, like, ammo left, because you want to use all your ammo. Like, the Pelargir Marines are terrible in melee, and you want to try and get the full capability out of a unit. If you can, like, if it was, like, the one that's over there supporting the polearms, I pull it back behind the polearms, try and get an angle somewhere so we can jabby, rather than just die in the line fight with full ammunition. I don't think this one's going to get a chance, unfortunately. It is going to get absolutely mauled here by Mordor Uruks. But it's something that, for you guys that play probably a lot more than me, I would just something I try and do. It's a little tactic. You want to try and use every little bit of ounce of ammo that a unit has, whether it's a bow unit, a jabby unit, yeah, or a grenadier. And more importantly, definitely try and get all the ammo out of them being used. Yeah, as you can see here, Mordor Uruks, apparently they're losing. I mean, maybe they pulled through like a combat maybe to get to here. They're now stabilized, so they might be okay. That is actually a problem. Now, what? How has a troll got here? Where's he appeared from? I mean, more importantly, you can see that the Gundabad is bringing up his Orc Stalkers. So he's actually going to be able to attack over here. So the Founding Guard and the Ravanian Regents need to be careful of this. I mean, the Ravanian Regents could just deal with them themselves. But yeah, how's that troll got in there? Which unit of that is that technically? Because that's like a bug, I think. Moving fast. Yeah, it's that one over there, mountain trolls. Moving fast in combat. How has that even happened? How has a troll got all the way here? I mean, he's probably just going to end up dying, so he's going to fall back to his position and get him spiked on the way. What a strange little bug. He just like sort of like teleported it behind enemy lines. Needs to do that with the whole unit if they're going to try that. But yeah, there you go. Back to the safety of his own lines. And there you go. The Revining General is slamming into all those Orc Stalkers back here. Do go for another charge. Did he lose a man? He actually lost quite a few. Recharge, boys. Get the Founding Guards up there, absolutely. Maybe, yeah, I was going to say, maybe bring over a Citadel Guard Spear or something. Just to deal with these guys. It seems like they have enough reserves. And it looks like Gundabad here has been defeated near enough. There's just the trolls left. But yeah, just like one spear would be enough to pin those guys down. Again, the charge goes in. It's pretty decent. I thought these Orc Stalkers wouldn't last for too long. Get them to about half strength, they'll probably start to waver. Generals, again, still pretty healthy. The pole arms, if they can get tied down, like tie them down, and then the cab can get angles. They're in for a great job there. But yeah, it looks like the Mountain Orc Stalker is going to try and engage these Fountain Guard before they get into formation, but no luck by the looks of it. No dice. Go on, there you go. Revining Regents, another glorious charge. Yes, kill as many of these damn orcs as possible. There you go. I love the general unit as well with the gold armor. Looks awesome. There you go. That's, well, it's actually, yeah, 60 men and they start to, or 60 orcs and they start to waver. The other one not doing so great either. Definitely was a little bit too early for this attack because Gondor and Dale is not yet stretched. I mean, maybe they feel like they're losing on the other fronts. They just got to give it a go now, which might be the case. Yeah, Gundabad there, trying something did not work. We've got High Chieftain's Guard now in against the Princess Ghost Guard here, and they are going to win. All arms are going to get beaten back there. Mordor Uruks, they're still isolated and look like they're going to get killed off by a whole bunch of Gondor archers here, varying quality. Well, they might break about 3 of them by the looks of it as well. And not Angmar, sorry, Gundabad is still trying to get in. I think it's Gundabad. It's not Angmar, I don't think. Pretty sure it's Gundabad. Could be, could do with an Angmar faction. That would be cool. Angmar would be a faction I'd love to see added. Yeah, it looks like now with these pole arms and these spears over here, they're helping to deal with these Mountain Orc Stalkers. Yeah, pin them with the Citadel Guards, then hammer and anvil with the general. We don't really need to come back and look at that. It looks like that's going to be done and dusted. We've got a chase of Dalian swords against trolls there. That is definitely not a good idea from the defenders. Don't sally out with trolls. Sally out against trolls. Just, you know, wait for them to come in unsupported. You'll be fine. Archers, yeah, have no ammo, so they can't do anything. Yeah, you want to bait them back to the Lake Town Guards. Really, but yeah, instead he's just going to kill that Dalian sword for free. It's a bit of a waste. Could have at least sent it to the other lines. And look at this. We're seeing a bit of a breakthrough now. Goblins are breaking through. Can they break all these archers here, which are losing to Mordor Uruks? If they can break that, I mean, they can send in the rest now. Get the trolls in here, get the shock in here. Just get everything that's not in yet into the fight. That's what I would say. Citadel Guards are kind of going to get surrounded here in a moment. But yeah, they need to get the rest of these reserves in. Oh, gosh. What we got? Goblin Bodyguards. Okay. Another cool unit of heavy, like a heavy shock infantry for the goblins. Very cool. Yeah, they need to get them in, get them to the front lines now. Got to break through now or never, fellas. It looks like they're going to set up a second line. Does the men of Dale and Gondor? It looks like they're going to set up by these Vineland Guards here. Set up by them. That's why, yeah, it's probably the best opportunity you've got to hold the next line. Found Guards still. If they put them like there, the river crossing, they should be okay. Problem is the attackers don't have any sort of missile capability or even pole arms themselves, so they can't really compete with those Fountain Guard easily. Maybe the trolls? The trolls are supposedly can break, like, I mean, mainly Olokai can do it, I think can kill a Fountain Guard given a chance, but I don't know about mountain trolls. And still the Marksman and Dale full ammo here, so clearly they're being saved for the trolls, I think is the case. But yeah, it looks like the first sort of like layer has been broken through. Now the fight for the inner sort of defense that the men of Gondor have set up, the men of Gondor and Dale set up is underway. They still actually do have a pole arm. I take it back. Maybe there is a chance of beating these Founding Guard. The Halberds of GUNDABAD still alive. There is hope then, I guess. There is hope. And Gondor, not Gondor, sorry, Dale here has been beaten. I guess Hydrogen Guard should beat Violent Guard, especially if one is healthier than the other. Yes, it seems as though that choke point's going to be held for a little while now. Violent Guards going in support will be fine. Just waiting for this sort of isolated pocket to be taken out. And then it looks like, well, so we're kind of waiting on where the next move's going to be made. Is it going to be against the Founding Guards here? And the Citadel Guards, or is it going to be made? Probably it's going to be made on this front line here, I would have thought, but we'll see what happens. Now the reserves come forward, Goblin Bodyguard going in, but they can't really go against the polearm defenses. Black Shield Guard are going to go at least round here, I guess, just to put some pressure on this flank, keep the polearms there, maybe with the spears. Looks like Late Town Guard's going to be thrown forward into this choke point. Because they are clearly needed. It seems like the defenders otherwise aren't going to hold. Well, the Violent Guard might hold, but yeah, the Gondor units are certainly suffering here. Maybe they're going to make it offensive. That would be interesting to see if the defenders here make an offensive after breaking these units here, but they'll be making any sort of offensive anytime soon. Goblin Bodyguard sent in to stiffen the line here for the attackers, reinvigorate any sort of assault. They're pretty cool. It's basically just Goblin High Chieftain Guard with the Mordor Uruk like weapon. Pretty much all it is. He's reusing assets, but it's a very cool unit. I don't think it makes the Goblins too well-rounded. I think they're still like pretty beatable. Just gives them a better shock infantry unit, and you can see the Mordor Uruks here. It's the exact same weapon as them. And I mean, they have slightly better, like another mid-tier sword, which is kind of cool. Just kind of make the Goblin Blades a little pointless, which I'm not such a big fan of. So I think they're pretty decent. I have to have a look at the two like units side by side and see like what they sort of like bring differently to the battlefield. But I imagine Goblin Blades are going to become pretty redundant with this submod being in use if you play Goblins. Could be wrong, but I think that will be the case. Violent Guards here, still battling on. I would have thought that they probably have the better of the Goblin Bodyguard, but I have no idea. It also does seem as though these new units certainly don't seem overpowered. Like vanilla units are not easily, but are defeating them in some cases. Like there you go, Goblin Bodyguard's losing. I mean, it does help that they're falling back, and they're actually going to try and bait out the defenders. Very nice here. Oh, perfect timing as well as the Citadel Guards break there. And look at this, Goblin Bodyguards coming, swooping in. They can rear charge this. This is going to be a real problem now for the defenders who have just lost what. 3 units there. I think there's 2 Violent Guard and then a Ravanian Ranger. Yeah, 2 Violent Guards. One's very battered up, but one is very healthy still. And they're going to get surrounded, and they're going to have the same fate as those Citadel Guards that are still by the gate. And there you go, losing already. I guess they're just trying to preserve units for this final assault. Not a bad idea. Violent Guards, you can see here, Daily Spear Guards, they're holding the line. They'll be good to go in.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to
Late Town Guards here, ready to support them. Cheering them on. Come on, boys, you can do it. Oh, trolls. Well, we're going to give it a go. Change their minds. The trolls and the swords here make a push. I mean, I think... I don't know, quite on the Pathfinder, you might be able to go around that gap there. The trolls. Obviously, the archers are trained straight on them, so any sort of shenanigans by then... They're going to have to send in 2 troll units at a time, just so the arch units can't engage both. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But the, I mean, the trolls on this side, maybe try something? I don't know. It's looking very difficult there as well. Lake Town Guards and Dalian Spear Guard again stacked here. I was looking very deadly to try and break through, but we'll see what happens. But there you go, Violent Guards are gone. Now it's back onto this defense here, and finally I'm going to see these pole arms get involved. They can break through here with the pole arms, like the halberds Gundabad can break through against the Lake Town Guards. Then the trolls can smash through the center uncontested, and that is their way to victory. But we'll see whether they can do it. Here we go, the halberds are coming down, and we'll see whether they make a difference in this battle here. Lake Town Guards now, 138, keep an eye on that number. Halberds of Gundabad, 133. See who comes out on that one on top. Interestingly enough, there is only a Violent Guard here now, so this is definitely an opportunity for like the trolls to definitely go in. Trolls can definitely like just smash through that if they wanted to. There's definitely an opportunity there. The trolls was look like they're coming in on this side, but there are still pole arms here. Pole arms stacked with Dalian Spear Guards. And it looks like the archers are going to turn and focus down the ones that are charging the swords. Rightly so. And I imagine that they can burn through that ammunition and start to do some serious damage to those trolls. We'll see. Turn around so we can actually see the light side of Attila. Keep smacking them about, boys. Keep doing what damage you can. Yeah, there's marksmen of Dale with pretty much full ammo. I mean, they're apparently obstructed. Don't really know what by what, but they are. The polearms here, Lake Town Guards are winning. They've taken about 10 or so casualties at this point, but yeah, the halberds... actually, the Gundabad halberds have only taken 3 casualties. Whether they're not fully in the fight, I don't know if that's the case, but interesting to see. Interesting to see. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Trolls over here. We've now got 2 units of trolls coming in on this side here. It looks like the Dalian Spear Guards are dying. Lake Town Guards taking a few losses. The trolls will take a little bit more time to do some damage too, but and there still is the Archer Tower here. They still have this alive, so this actually could do some serious damage to the trolls. It basically is like a ballista shot firing at a troll almost. I think it's something like that. But yeah, there you go. Violent Guards losing slightly here because the trolls, mountain trolls, are making a difference. The spears need to come out and fight. They don't want to be in this last sort of stand. The Fountain Guard also, like you want to, it's a do or die I think at these choke points here. And as you can see, Lake Town Guards are starting to lose. This is not good. I think they're going to, the Evil might be able to turn this around. Like, I don't know. It's going to be close. Got the spears there of like the Citadel Guards just protecting those halberds, those unprotected halberds. The line fight continues. Keep poking away at each other, boys. Keep poking. Pokey. And now the Lake Town Guards are neither winning nor losing, apparently. Trolls are starting to take casualties here. 9 out of 10. When one troll usually drops, that means a lot more are going to start to drop. Goblin bodyguards are losing here. I imagine that's because that's fighting halberds. Can't really see many bodyguards, but apparently they're down here. Trolls seem like they've pushed their way to the front, which is good to see. They're unlocking these halberds about, doing some damage. Yeah, Dalian Spear Guards are losing. I feel like if the second troll keeps itself fresh and out of the way, like they can do some serious damage there. And the trolls are going to go in here, and the halberds are falling back. No! This is basically dooming this choke point here. Are they really going to fall back from this final choke point and make it? Yeah, look, the archers are falling back. I mean, they're still shooting at those Lake Town, at the mountain trolls here, fighting the Violent Guards. But I guess maybe they accept that this choke point here can't be held. I mean, it could be if the Founding Guard came out and supported, they'd win this choke point. There's not enough here to really break through and do a lot of damage. And the general could help mop up any more infantry that came this way. The cav is still very dangerous. But there you go. Dalian Spear Guards are broken. That's mainly because the Lake Town Guards are giving way. And now there's just 2 units here that are going to die. Whether they could have pulled back the other Lake Town Guard, I feel like they could have. If they really wanted to. and had halberds after halberds here. There you go. The mountain troll's starting to win again, and I think it's because the archers have changed the targets. They're aiming at the troll right down the middle of the lane here. So yeah, all the troll units are still alive and relatively healthy. 7 out of 10, I think, is the weakest of any of them. Well, 2 of them on 7 out of 10. The halberds, if you can kill them, I think it could be game though. If they can shoot these guys to pieces, the trolls I don't think have enough to break through 2 lines of halberds. One of them being a founding guard as well, and the citadel guard here. It's going to be tough, put it like that. It's going to be a grindy old finish here. There you go, Gondor now back on the front lines. Dale has done its time. There you go, the halberds and the spears are broken. And it looks as though this is not looking good either. Look at that, founding guard already losing. The trolls are winning. I didn't think they would win this easily. Maybe they did, maybe they are.
The enemy's tower has been destroyed.
Looks like the Lake Town Guards and the Founding Guards, I think they're trying to fall back a little bit. I'm not really sure. But Founding Guards certainly, I don't know what they're doing, but they are dying. One of the Trolls is now down to 3 out of 10. That's pretty much defunct and finished. More Mountain Trolls here, 8 out of 10. They are suffering of the Trolls. They're taking losses here against the Founding Guard. We really need to get this Citadel Guard General in there as well. Just get the bodies in there. It is really close. 900 against about 500. The Trolls are really making the difference here. Trolls, again, another Troll dying there, as you can see. He's like, oh, no. I've done too much fighting. Back to my cave. Hold on, men. The future of mankind in Middle-earth is upon us. Yeah, the Trolls are dying now. Look at this. Ant's power actually isn't shifting at all. The General's come forward and he's dismounted. Ravani region is... Oh, I'm going to see a mass rout? Seriously? Mass rout from Gondor. Gondor letting down the side here. Mass routing, and that's causing the Lake Town Guards to rout as well. The Generals today, surely they have a rally or something. They needed a rally. They really did. They actually, yeah, they popped in courage on a few of the units. Made no difference. The archers, they need to keep firing. They've got to hope. They've got to hope and pray that it... But yeah, look at all these troops that are just going to get farmed now. But that is game, pretty much. So we'll just fast forward. And as you can see there, yeah, 12 seconds left. I think Evil has just about won. And then... There you go. A Pyrrhic victory for Gundabad and the Goblins, so well done to them. So yeah, this is sent in by Sip of Sunscorch, playing as Gundabad. Good to see Gundabad in action. I feel like it's going to be the lesser of the played factions in the War of the Mountains, but still fun to see them. 200 kills for the Tomb Raiders here. 141, 112, they really did well. The Polearms here, 409. The other one only got 40, but it shows the capability these guys have. 100 kills for the Citadel Guards. And then, yeah, nothing else really doing that great. Trolls, 84 for them. Shaddix playing as the Goblins. 165 kills with the Black Shield Guard is the best of his infantry. His High Chieftain's Guard only getting 149 kills. Goblin Bodyguards getting 194 kills. Mordor Uruks, 438 kills. Insane. And then the Trolls here, 110 kills for them. And then we have Jack playing as Dale. 328 kills of the Ravanian regions. I feel like they could have done a little bit more, like with their calves and someone else had any, but that's just me. I feel like they could have done a little bit more. 109 kills with the Dalian Swords, and 176 with the Vineland Guards. And then we have the Polearms here, 77 for the Lake Town Guards. A bit disappointing, but the Ravanian regions all did pretty well, all getting triple figures, 268, the best there. Then we have Y-Train playing as Gondor, 168 kills with the Pelargir Marines. Actually, all the Pelargir Marines getting triple figures, which is great as well. Gondor Swords, 126, 111. Whereas the Lost Knock, definitely not worth it, I don't think. I don't really think that they'll ever get great kills. Citadel Guards only getting like 61 kills is sad to see. Mass routing at the end. Prince's Coast Guard getting 202 kills is a good haul for them, and the Founding Guard 46 kills. But all the archers 318, 226, 181, 317. Massive kills there for Gondor. But there you go. The new Orc faction, Gundabad, has got its first victory under its belt against Gondor and Dale. Certainly a glorious battle. I hope you did enjoy, guys. Do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment, show support. And I'll see you folks in the next Dawnless Days siege. Until then, bye for now.